GPU board slide. Nah. Oh. Those wave ledges are looking good. Oh, two of them. Whoa. Damn. Oh. Hold on a second. Sup, sorrow. Oh, I'm streaming just some session here. Oh, let's get. We can do this. Oh, nice, man. Welcome. Have a great one here. Just hanging out. Maybe get a joint or a beer. You can listen to music and do shit besides. I have no problem with that. But don't expect anyone to watch this like and concentrate what I'm doing exactly and can't afford it. Yeah, this pink shit, but it doesn't look too bad. No, I'm not gay, but it doesn't look too bad. It's something different though. Let me show you around some other shit they got here. Can I go up there? Maybe? Oh, it this way. It's a weird city, man, but that's why I picked it. Music's also loud. Oh. There's another skate park right there, back there. How does the stream work? Is it alright? Just tell me in the stream, not really on Steam, because it sucks. That bloom can't seem to turn that tone off. Fuck. Yeah, something like that, I think, yeah. I was thinking about that too. That can be somewhere around, yeah, or some cyberpunk shit. Maybe that game comes out somewhere soon. Or is it out though? Not sure. Cause I would fucking play it. I'm still kinda horrible at this game though. Trying new things, you know. I can't fucking. It's so hard for me. I can. And in skate, once I learned the 360 flip, I can't do a varial anymore because they look terrible. Anyways, not yet. Not yet. Oh shit. I wish. Should be holiday like as always. Holiday 2020. But we wait for that for so long. I think it should released a couple years ago. But now if they take time, it would be a better game. I think. I mean, honestly, games coming up every year and most of them suck. So. So that's why I don't need to upgrade my. It's auto. I used to use manual because it was some kind of different shit, and you need to catch it. I don't know to catch them, but I always press the shit once again after. I mean, close to land, and then after that I'm like, do the shit again. The how I did the trick at first, and then I somehow catch it, and so I can also flip slowly. But the thing is, on somewhere around this, if I do a grind there and then a flip, I have to flip like pretty darn fast. So it doesn't work out for me too great though. Um, if you wanna laugh now, if you can, if you're not some of these shitty people, have no respect about hardware in general. I have still have gotten a FX processor, so and Red Video actually told me, told us in some of his stream or video, he's not sure if he can stream this game um, session because he got a Ryzen 5 or some second gen and the RTX 2060 or even 2070. I'm not sure. Man, he's gonna can stream two games at the same time. Oh, it's okay though. I mean, if you do it at the low pop and stuff. FX 8350. I think that's actually a little bit worse than the 20 that I got. It shouldn't be, but I think it was weaker. But not the clocks. And the GTX 960, 16 gigs of RAM. It was always. I think my controller is finally done after 15 years because it's a white cabled Xbox 360 controller. Still, I love them though. I can murder you with that controller. Not possible. No. What's up now? My old amplifier, not amplifier, hi-fi from Kenwood seems to fuck around. Like the cracking noise and that shit. Sometimes. I've tried to make custom maps and they forget it. Nothing for me. To create custom, I would be fucking proud of myself if I can create one of those. This small park here. I would be fucking proud of myself, but I'd rather have a Skate 3 kind of editor because that works better for gamers than I'm not a graphical guy, so sucks. So now I understand a little bit more how hard it is to make a game, like only the graphics and then make it work and all that. Oh gosh. I would probably take till I'm 80 to finish a part like this. If I'm doing the same shit over and over, don't be mad at me. I'm trying. Still wanna do stuff that I did in Skate. I can't seem to smith grind and everything. But I can do no slides all day there, it's the easiest. And yo, you can text on the stream. Would be nice, so don't have the boom boom all the time. And kinda is annoying. No, not Discord. Not Discord. It's just a mod manager. I have had a session. Skater XL tried. Like this one cracked before. Yeah, illegal version. Don't hate me on that. Everybody does that. Getting games for free. But and was about to get some parks and shit. Like night speeds showed. And I'm like, yo, let's get that crap, but didn't seem to work because maybe it had not been some files and shit. Yeah, I have no YouTube, man. Make some. Not to sub me, but to follow your shit. And if you got some music, put it in a playlist, and you can watch listen to your favorite music and all that. You don't need to upload a video and stuff like I do. But having YouTube is kinda essential for our generation of living. If I wouldn't have YouTube, man, I would desperately take any drug to survive that day, I think. Man, getting hungry now. I always stream at in the baddest situations. Fucking tired. Yesterday I was outside for over 10 hours for no really weird thing. Oh, I have to read it out now. Montage video, nice. Nice. And how is the stream? Do you watch it in full quality? 1080p 60? No, you don't have. If you need kind of some help and check it out after the stream, I could connect you to via TeamViewer if you want. And let's see, let's figure it out together. If not, it's nothing going wrong. If you got your important files at the other CC, it's not too bad anymore to install Windows, new Windows on it. Do it like me, Windows 8 for work and important shit, and Windows 10 just for gaming and small editing and stuff, or editing even. So you can't be fucked around with and use cracked shit and all your scumbag needs at Windows 8, and like dual boot, you know what I mean. I've got it working. I think we both know how that works, dual booting. But that's the way that I did it, is that I have to, had to use not the resolution scale. that I had to use it on uh, separately, like to output with two SSDs, one SSD for Windows 10 and the other for Windows 8. Yeah, but that's true. Yeah, I want to get that beep out. That sound doesn't seem to have that option anymore. I think they scrapped it. I don't know. Trifly. Whoopsie. And I'm also in Austria, so there's some delay, by the way. No, not doing now, man. Just watch a little bit of my stream. It's not gonna hurt your PC in any way. Don't play GTA on PC, bro. GTI, actually, it's not GTA. But I also say it because everyone's saying it. Don't play GTA on PC, man. Doesn't fit it too well. And don't play it online either. So. Might be Windows 10. I'm not the expert on Windows 10 because it's horrible. It's runs, but you can't even do scumbag shit. And if you turn off antivirus and all that, it's going to be a bigger problem. Because for every little shit they do, you have to get the user account fucking. It's a mess. It's a complete mess. Hold on, I'll be back in a second. Oh man, I'm so tired now. I only slept for 3 hours, I think. Oh, you can't seem to see the messages on this stream. Nice, because yeah, it's even though we don't speak about private shit, but yeah, don't install Windows now. We can do that later via WhatsApp and shit, like private stuff. And let's see what we can do. Maybe do you got a spare 8 gig USB stick that you don't need to use around? So we can get you Windows 8, you know, for important shit and like that, because it's a veteran system. You don't have to rely on things that Microsoft wants you to have. But Windows 8 supports a little bit more, and it's quite new if you don't like the style of Windows 7, even though I think it's the best shit you can have. It's that so the PC can do what you want and not. And Windows 10, honestly, I feel like I have to do what Microsoft says. I have to do what the PC says and not backwards like it's supposed to. So, but you have to have it. There's no way around it. Even though Microsoft said they're gonna support DirectX 12 on even 7 with via an update, but I never install updates. I don't, and no antivirus. I don't need that crap. No antivirus is going to be the best. It's your needs. If you click on download Wires Extra to get that downloader program for music, it's your own fault, man. And even though with Windows 10 it's so fucking hard to get even anything. Maybe adware and stuff, but that's the worst thing can you happen. But my last real kind of issue that I had is like 10 years ago, and I still use Windows 8 on my laptop and do lots of shit because I don't need Windows 10 on there. It runs 24/7. i5 laptop with 8 gigs of RAM and SSD. Man, this shit runs smooth as fuck and without any problem. If I have it running for 10 years, it would stay like that for 10 years. My Windows 10 main PC wouldn't. You would get yourself into so much trouble. In 10 years it would have restarted a million times, I think, and changed so much shit. One time it even started up with a update and it didn't recognize my monitors, only one. You can change that if you want. I can set it up for you. This is no problem. You not gonna feel it's Windows 8. I turn off the Metro, get you the start button stuff, all that crap. That classic shell, if you know that. So you got Windows 7 type of start menu and search also. Turn off the updates and shit, and also change the design to a darker theme, man. At first look, you wouldn't, on my laptop and even my PC now, you wouldn't even see that it's Windows 8 at first. And then reactivating is not a problem, trust me. I've paid so much to Microsoft that they wouldn't care if they're not getting my $100 if you paid legitimately. Don't got a lot of money. If I would pay for Windows 2 licenses, I've got one for Windows 10 though, by a friend, so I've used it, even though I didn't need it, because I would, if I have spent half an hour, I would find a way around it to activate it and all that. But it's you can fuck around with it. That doesn't need to be perfect and that legitimate. No, it is. You're right. But I think Windows 8 as a long-term user of that old stuff. I even used Windows XP till 2011. Sometime, yeah, to output with Windows 7 for games and shit. When we really needed, I used Windows 7. When I needed it, I used it. If I don't, why fucking change it? It's so horrible. But yeah, trying to use Windows 8 or even Windows 7 doesn't fucking matter. If you're not game on it, for a second machine where you have your port and shit programs and stuff like that, do some editing or hang out, watch some videos and stuff like that. You don't fucking need any. No, that's not that. That's not the thing I'm trying to tell. The problem here is that you wanna have your freedom and can hang out without disturbance and stuff like that. Even if you got some Linux distro on it, wouldn't matter if you don't do something that requires Windows. Yeah, it's Windows 10, bro. It sucks. If you do some in Windows 8 or 7, if it says enable, it's fucking enabled. If there is no special shit around here like on Windows 10. Even if you, for example, let me tell you a real thing that's happened before. I'm almost freaked out. I was ranting so much. I should have made a video, but it would get so much dislikes because of it. But I would also put in the title that it is a rant. Also, if you turn off the real-time save or whatever it's called, I'm Austrian, so I speak German, and Windows also is German. If you get let's say you turn off the anti-spyware and all that crap, that antivirus that's built in the Windows Defender shit. You have, I think, 8, 9, 10 selections. I don't even know. I'm not sure what they quite do. And you turn it off, and it's going yes, yes, and I'm like, what the fuck? For every little shit they need user account permission. I'm like, no, fuck Windows 10. It's so horrible. Oh, this one is a nice one. It's so horrible. I don't know why, and I'm also not sure why I'm keep doing hard flips. 360 hard flips. It's if I think it's named wrong. Not that one, but if you do a inward heel, you know. Oh, that can be, but uh, plugging it in and plugging it out should work. If you have some gaming kinda great, which I hope you don't have, because the only gaming branded crap you need is a graphics card that has to say gaming all over the place, but not a keyboard, not a mouse. It's crap. You get ripped off, man. I had a Rocket mouse for $10. $10, $100. Sorry. It's not better than a $10 mouse. Not really. You have some options. If the mouse requires you to have a software, that sucks. I've got here a Cooler Master Devastator keyboard, Devastator 2 I think, and a $22 Corsair gaming mouse. Okay, a good mouse is more important than a keyboard. But even if you have a cheapo mouse, you're still gonna be able to kiss my ass in games, so why not? No, I think they're not bugged, but they handpicked. I think they handmade it, not generated. They are actually sometimes, because you can do clear board slide, and it even says, it still says no slide. Like let's say for example, if you approach it weirder, and this one, this is, man, can it be possible? I don't know. Oh, mechanical keyboards, then they don't suck. They don't suck, definitely. I have some ones that sound and kinda should feel, I don't know, feel like a mechanical, but I never really tried it. I also don't I don't care about the crap. If you do, man, it's great, man. If you want to have the ultimate experience, man, I can't judge you. At least you got that for 5 6 years, at least. If you're not like me, putting chips on it and stuff, and to get into the keys and the cigarette ash and all that, um, uh, you might have it forever, because it's mechanical. And obviously I don't know any cheap mechanical keyboard. From YouTube stuff I have seen and stuff like that, and people's telling me, I've never seen anyone had a bad experience with it. They all love it. But I can imagine, because yeah, it's a clicky, nice feel. The sound is good. Who doesn't want to have that? I also want a mechanical, but at the same time, paying like $100 and shit for stuff that I don't need. I want it, but what I don't need, I'm not paying. Going for it, even though it's so cool. I have one. If you can hear it, I don't know. You know, so. Oh shit! It's more like a mechanical feel than an actual mechanical feel. You can prove it to me if you take up the plastic part, and it's had a plus key, not the rubber dome stuff. Then it's an actual mechanical keyboard, but otherwise it's the same shit that I got. Just Google this. It's a set with a mouse. The mouse isn't too bad, but don't. Yeah, I think I cracked it because I dropped it a few times. Um, but the keyboard still survived. And the Corsair Harpoon gaming mouse, yeah. I'm fine with it. If I would have a $6, and for my laptop I have a wireless $6 mouse. That has no, you can't really hear that silent clicking and stuff. Was what they got, and it's still laser though. But otherwise, it has. I have dropped it so many times from the bed, and still holds up. iMice, I think it's called. I bought it from some Arabian call internet cafe shop and stuff, the, which they also that they do have good stuff for not much money. It's not really what I consider cheap. It's more like not expensive and great still. So kind of surprises me. No, it's not actually too expensive. If you look at it, like look at the Corsair Harpoon. That's that one Harpoon gaming mouse. Search for it. I think it's $22 and shit. It doesn't have any special shit, but I don't need that 2,000 buttons and stuff. I had a Rocket Con XTD. I still got it. It double clicks. It's $100 mouse. Only like slide it because I was a little bit mad at the game. I slide it to the wall. It's not really fast, but it's like more like taking a cigarette and throw it a little bit to the. You kind of know what I mean. And I did that a couple of times and lasted me 2 years, and then it's broken. It still works, but double clicks even though you did a single click. It's so bad. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, but you get really. I have to say it's not bad. The features you get, it's not bad, but it's not worth it at all. It's because they don't last. Rocket stuff don't last at all. Even though it's the coolest shit you can get, in my opinion. If you want all that fancy stuff with everything needs a processor inside of it, I mean, come on. That doesn't make your experience better, but doesn't make you a better gamer. I thought that, and so I got so fucking mind destroyed it by myself. I was thinking I getting better at games, so lose the tiny bits, so people would also feel it. Oh shit, you're kind of getting better, but I'm not. I've gotten worse because I have two 12-year-old hands, man. I don't know why that didn't seem to fully grown up, but I've got small hands, so it wouldn't bother me as much if it wasn't too big. It's a big mouse though, and heavy as fuck. You have to change the weights and stuff. You can change how it. We have got some weights in there. It's nice, but honestly, who needs that? You need the PC to be working. That's it. Yeah, maybe then if it would make sense, but not even there, because it would take, if you got a $1,000 mouse, for example, like I said, let's say realistically a $200 mouse, there are also some one there, and you're pretty good, and there's a pro gamer using a 1990s mouse, he's still gonna destroy you. Like he doesn't even have to look at the screen, he still will destroy you. At a bad day if he's drunk. So. And considering that, I don't buy that crap anymore. Rather, if I got some bucks left, like let's say $100 to do nothing with it, I would buy a $20 mouse, invite you to some beer and buy some weed, and buy us a game, eat some, have a walk and maybe go to the watch a film and shit, watch a movie, the cinema. We have experienced a lot more than with a $100 gaming mouse. That's me. So even though my PC once upon a time wasn't cheap, I think it paid over $2,000 on it. Cases are cooler myself, pretty big PCs. I don't like the small shit. Yeah, but it should for that price. It should. It definitely should. If you don't have an advantage, the one advantage you have over another one, you can say, yo, I not feel better than you. I feel better than you at handling that shit. Because, if you have a $100 mouse, it's going to be an experience. That's for sure. That's true. That's true as fuck. But I have to also say it's so unnecessary though. Even though it's cool, like if I get a hundred, so let's say 300 buck silver chain that I got from my parents, it's cool. But what you wanna have is the 10,000 buck gold chain. So or the Rolex watch, you know, it's the same as with that. Or clothes. What you need is a 10 buck T-shirt, so you don't walk around with no one, or a 30 buck hoodie, so you don't have a cold. So and not the 151. It's not gonna do really to be better. I've had that with trousers. So it's like my dad always had Wranglers or Wranglers. I don't can't fucking get it right. But and then from the small shop, not small shop. It's not really. It's a discounter for clothes and shit called Kick. They got the cheapest shit on there, like $2 for a T-shirt or $8 for a whole fucking pants. But thick winter stuff is not bad, man. Quality is pretty good if you not going to treat that stuff like shit and be drunk all the time and be on the street at the curb sitting with your friends and sitting at the ground with it. It's going to last you quite a while. And have compared it to the 100 buck Wrangler, that difference though. Oh no, it's buggy. Oh, you see that? Oh no. Let's exit that game for a bit. And let's go to another map maybe. I've compared it my 8 buck pens to the 81s from Wranglers, and we come to the conclusion it's not really much worse. It's almost the same. Almost the same, really. It's almost the same. The Wranglers was maybe quite a bit thicker, but it's minimal difference. If you would get that badge and put it on the 8 buck pants, everybody would think it's a Wranglers jeans and not a 8 buck cheapo jean. So that's awesome, bro. Yeah, 84 bells, oh my god. But we did that back in the day with the West belts. I don't know how they called exactly. West something. I loved that. That were bells, belts, bam, bells. Gingling, the bells, belt. Yeah, maybe for a kid. Ooh. You should also PlayStation now a little bit. No, if you wanna do, I'm playing a little bit this level here, and then we can do a video chat and shit with the phone, WhatsApp and stuff like that, or Instagram, and I'm gonna do that with you if you want. Let's do some PC shit, hang out and stuff. If I'm able to. I can't tell you how long this has been going. Oh, it's buggy again. Why? Shit! Look at this. Oh shit. Oh fuck! Why this keeps happening now? Hmm. crap. That sucks. Ah. Oh, let's go over there. Oh, let's go over there. Oh, let's go. Oh shit. Still 360, come on. Hold on. Backside 360. Ooh, oh. Oh! Ah, fix it? Okay. Let's do it. It's a game break though, but it's fun. Yeah, I'm at the current. I don't know. But doesn't matter for me. Let's get this one here. No, but if you want, we can do that. Hold on. Type that number in for WhatsApp. Alrighty. Oh, he's right off your phone, man. Get one. Hold on. Man. Oh, man, you're more old school than me, man. I mean, I like the old cassette tapes and all that from that era, but man, a little bit upgrading is not bad. Where do you live, actually? Calls and texts, yeah. The old ones. Look at some of these, that's one I got. I can. I mean, it's all you need, man. If you never had a smartphone, this would be fucking dope. But that's the one I have. I think it's affordable. You should check it, man. Decent specs for the price. HD screen only though, but you will love it more than your monitor. Cause it's AMOLED. And yeah, it's got basically everything. You would be pretty happy with that. And it's big, 6.4 inches. Damn. YouTube does make so much fun in watching movies at that aspect ratio. And I've got the Galaxy S7 in silver. Changed it via other phone that I got. Yeah, but you can get one. Like imagine outside a little bit of YouTube and watch some podcasts if you drive a little bit, and also taking some pictures for friends. Oh, I'm there now and stuff. It's awesome. You don't need to use it like everyone else, like you see in the subway or the girls, like they walk around. They always that fucking phone in her hands. If they have to do something, or they have the kid in one arm, they have the phone always in the other arm, and you see the fucking apple. I'm like, ugh. Yeah, and I'm not also not that guy. I can't do that. I have two phones with me, but The one is private, the one is the one with Instagram, Facebook, and stuff. It would like ping every time. I want to watch when I want to watch the phone, and not when I really need to. I don't have to be connected 24/7 because I also want to have my free private time. You know, everyone does need it actually, at least in my opinion. Got the S7 here right now because of the camera. The battery isn't as great because you do 5-6 things, 2 battery percentage just left and stuff, but yeah, works. It's a high-end phone from 2016, what cost like 700. Yeah, yeah, that's true. You will walk into people because they're checking too much. It's going to get hot here. Let's check my graphics card. 67, yeah. 76. You should get a phone, bro. Really, you do have. It's not that bad. You can still keep your old phone, like and the old SIM card for your private contacts and all that. You don't give that. You don't have to use that. You can use your smartphone as a tool also and listen to music and stuff. I can live with that and still. If I'm outside with you, I don't want to check my phone as often as I would if I'm alone. But still, I'm one of those people still looking at the street and stuff like that. If I'm outside and not with my phone. I'm not visiting my phone, I'm visiting outside, the world, the real life. I hate that people, yeah. 4 people meet up in a restaurant, 4 people on their phone not talking to each other. It's so bad. But that's kind of the generation and world we live in. Yeah, I hate that also. I'm still gonna check it sometime, yeah. But when I'm on the phone and you're in front of me talking, I'm like watching to you and like, yeah, no, okay, yeah, really, and still listen to you, even though I do some shit. Yeah, that's the least amount of respect you have to give some people. Even though if it's more important than talking to you now, it doesn't matter. If I'm with you, I still have to paying attention to you. If not, we shouldn't meet. That's you know. This is yeah. What else? But if I have to take a call and shit, that's a different story. But sending a message to some girl saying hi and stuff, doing fuck basically. I don't do that if I'm outside with somebody. Mentioning you because you're the one here now. Not in real life, sadly, but we can make that true if you want. I like to meet new people as always. Even they're smartphone addicted and shit, I'm probably gonna make them smartphone unaddicted next day. That they don't look as much on their phone as they would normally. Rat video said you can kickflip the frontside or backside 360. That I've did that. Because even though he said he couldn't do that, I have a video on there and highlighted it, a YouTube proof video, like the depression of right video. You can search for it. Wait, hold on, I sent you the link. You would fucking laugh. The depression of because I always still depressed and stuff, and so I fucked around with it a little bit. It's nothing against him. I love him. It is. You have to watch that for a second. That's good. Check this. That's a video that I made a month ago. The duration of red retweet. Kinda hard though, but still laughing, man. It's more like he takes it too seriously talking about the. If it's really true, man, he should do something about it because it's always so ugh. And at the game, he almost lost his mind, like stop turning, and so I put all in that and mixed it up a little bit. It was pretty fucking funny. It's so dark here. Let's get to my favorite part. Come on. Or do you want to see that that game, that one, that Ferguson skate park? Even though it's a map, that's pink map again. You tell me which one, a normal chilly skate park or as my favorite skate park, or the map from before, that pinkish map. Do you see my desktop now? No, you don't. Isn't some shit going on, some folders, but and the manager, but wow. Let's get a wallpaper here. If I'm changing maps and shit, so you can. Nah, that's low res. Oh, that's good. Ooh, like that. Hold on a second. Get the picture going. That session shit. Session. Oh, come on. Did it download it crappily again, huh? Hold on, dudes. To check the messages. That's my version I did. It's a funny few laugh video, trash video, but where's that crappy wallpaper? Fuck me. Oh, there it is. Let's get that cover here. We don't have to do that. We can do it the other way, the smart way. Pictures, session, ready, okay. Alrighty. Nice. And then another picture. Alright. Oh yeah. Alright. Does that look good? I think it does. Where's the messages? Ah, that is so crappy. Come on, dude. Ugh. Okay. Now you should. I have a webcam though, but it's so crap. I use it as a microphone on my laptop. And I don't want to show off myself so much. Because I don't look great, I have no t-shirt on. Yeah. Just underwear, so... Let's get the mod manager going again. Where is it? Start session. Alright. Did you leave the stream? Or what? It's still running. I only have to had to put the picture in. So if it's not gonna be a black screen, if I'm changing the game, the stuff, you know, the level, so you see a nice picture. So you can see the game again. I'm playing again. Oof. Shit. No. Kshing. Why does he do that? Some music here. Much pain into my Where are you going now? Sorrow. Shit, almost. to be that Zoro has left the stream and also the Discord, Steam doesn't respond and all that now. Don't know what's happened. Don't ask me, I don't know. I always spill a lot. Oh. Okay. Now you're there, back again. Nice. Shit. We are the mob manager. You have to do it the same way as before. It's the... hold on. Let me look here. You can find it yourself though, but... You should get the Cardiff skate park, so dope. And it's the... what was that one? I have to look at the pictures because the names also changed. If you got them then. The Lake Titicaca Park. Lake... you can see it by picture. Lake Titicaca Park. There's no link, bro. Use the mob manager. Yeah. But you only have to put it in, as always, if you remember, like last time, when you put that folder in. It's just the same as always, but with it's a slightly changed version because it didn't work anymore after the update. So, now it does. Last cigarette? Oh shit. But I still have tobacco left. I don't drink a lot of what I need water. I mean, instead I've drunk a lot of alcohol yesterday. I feel like kind of not a lot, but it's like 6 beers and stuff. But I feel that now because I'm not drinking that much anymore. or 3 days ago I had probably too much, like 10 beers and some glasses of wine, so with soda, so that fucks you. That fucks you. Let's check out my favorite one. Come on. How's the mic quality though? I want to know. I'm curious. No, get into the game again. Change the level. And so you don't have a black screen. It's yeah. That's my park there. I wish I have created myself, but that would never be happen, I think. My favorite one, really. You can still use the object dropper as well, so that's how I did it. See? Does still work. Oh. Yeah, it's awesome. Fucking dope. Okay, I do smoke it though, but shh, don't tell anyone. Oh, crap. Oh, sorry for the loudness. Now it passed it. It's also a little laggy. Desk beats. Love it. Don't do that flip, man. That inward healy. I'm curious if there's an outward heel flip. It would be nice. No, bro. Come on now. Late nollie heel. Oh, nice. It is, but you only have to. Never tried it before? Never tried that before? That tool? It's the only one out there as far as I know that gives you an option to skip anything other than the main map, which gets quite boring after a while. Oh, wasn't that a 540? Oh, shit. Do you have TeamViewer? Then I do that for you real quick if you want. Download this and it will help you out. That's the problem here. Download this and connecting to your PC remotely and do that for you. It's good. What? I don't think so. Oh, that bug again. Yeah, just get a new Windows, bro. Would be better, man. Let's fuck that all, save some data onto a USB and... Yeah. Not because of me, but you said you have had errors and so... Clean system, man. Fuck it. I don't suggest so, but... Otherwise, system's gonna get clogged up with shit, so... Yeah, that doesn't help much. If you don't know where the worm is. Then it's alright, man. Then you did something wrong. Already no, there's no network virus and stuff. It doesn't exist. Yeah, but you know, scrap. But they put the internet down, but also what you kinda trying to do is reset the router. It's also good. But there's no virus, no shit on your PCs. More like if I fuck up your network, it's not your PC which I fuck up. It's only the network, but that also can't be solved. There's no network virus or anything like that. Even though people might believe it, there is one, but there ain't. And especially if you just fucking play on your PC and not being in a community that does those things, so no worries there. Yeah, but still, yeah, but even though if I do go watch porn, and promise you there's nothing. You have to also fist rule there is to close all the pop-up sites if you watch porn and stuff. Yeah, which you should, but it's network stuff. Just unplug the router and plug it back in. Maybe it's going to be good, maybe if not, wait some days. There's no real other solution now. So that's what you actually also get if you fuck around with IP addresses and mod menus like a kid, you know. Don't do that crap. Can't imagine how it's fun though. Even though I'm on the PS3 cheating and shit, but that's private sessions, so I can't fuck up anyone else other than people in my lobby and shit. And unlock alls, I can do all that crap, yeah. Jailbroken PS3s, 2. And the other one died, was from a friend, repaired and tried to repair. Could be also some plugins that fuck around, I don't know, might be. You should delete it and see what happens if there's anything changed. Firefox leave stuff you got to go to. Hold on. Oh, the pop-ups. Okay. Stopping ads on YouTube? You just use AdBlock, that's fine. That's why you're getting some shitty ass PC experience now. With all that thousands of crap you've installed. No wonder. Might just use Opera browser that got built-in blocker. You don't even need anything. It's auto block. It's gaming browser. You have to check. Yeah, it's Opera GX. It's called Opera GX. It's normal Opera but a little bit tweaked. You can even change the fucking color around it, and have some really good features. It's dope. I use it mostly for YouTube, but so I have a YouTube browser. I can set it all up for you if you want. You got a clean Windows install now? Yeah, can I? Right, no ads. No ads means you got their built-in blocker, which is so awesome. Yes, very similar. If not even better. You only need half of it, maybe nothing anymore to install and run super smooth because there's not some shit that I have to load. Like I got the tube body, the downloader, and the YouTube vanilla theme. So it's a little bit of stress you putting onto the browser. But if you only use that shit comes with it, it's all good. And it also uses Chrome stuff. You know, just go to a Chrome website, um, like the shit you wanna have. It also works on Chrome Opera GX. I mean, you only have to install one installer that pops up if you install anything other than stuff it's specifically made for Opera. Um, and it's easy. It's fucking easy. Okay. Clean install it 10 months ago. Oh shit. You should do it now. Maybe it fixes that. It does everything other work on YouTube, like if, for example, and all that crap, good, or there's some user if difference now. Yeah, don't play GTA simply on PC online, bro. So they don't get fucked. It's like punching yourself in the face for that. This is really, I never did. Only played on PS3. I'm fine with it. Played it through once and that's it. The shit people do in GTA. I mean, you can imagine what do I do and what not. I mean, let's say I have a GTA life, more or less, which we all have somewhat, but I don't need GTA Online sandboxy game. Okay, currently I'm playing a sandbox game, which is every skateboarding game. Like this one is completely more or less sandbox, but sinful one. I've played it once and tried the online mode, didn't like it, never liked it. Just did money drops for people, that was it. Because I don't really want to talk about GTA, it's so annoying. People always have one game in their mind, that's it. As if there would be no other game than GTA. So devastating. Okay. Maybe no results, yeah, sometime. Oh crap. Okay. No, it doesn't need to be a virus, bro. Not everything is a virus. You have to define what a virus is and what not. Yeah, just delete it, bro. On look at the task manager on the startup. If that shit is gonna start up, just um, end the task normally and then look at if it's going to be on startup. Then deactivate it simply if you can't delete it. Most of the time you can't delete it simply to save yourself some hassle and yeah, just deactivate it and reboot and should be fine. I also had some of these issues like if they say program and stuff at the startup auto start, if they say something like program or some weird shit you don't know, just deactivate it and reboot. That should be fine. If they don't mess up with your files and only steal your processor time and stuff, it's good. Hold on. Open up the window. PC is so damn hot now. PC is gonna melt, man. 76 degrees and the processor is chilling at 48 degrees. Okay, it's water cooled as well, so if it would be like 60 and stuff, if not more. Yep, I know them, yeah. Fucked around with it as well, but with my own network. I can fucking destroy my own network, that's okay, but to see how shitty it is, but do it to other people is kind of fuck. Because what do you get out of it? That's it. That's what I'm asking those people. What do you get from that? Making people angry and shit and not have to deal with them anymore because you never did in the first place? So annoying. Yeah, so maybe unplug your router and plug it back in fixes a whole lot of issues. Even though it sounds like you're an idiot because you can't get that idea by yourself, but yeah, that fixes some problems. Even though it sounds so ridiculous, but I have to do that sometimes. It doesn't come from your network. They like connect to your network a little bit and you can reset it. There's no network firewall and stuff. Or the people, tech people trying to say, oh, it's not the PC, it's not the network. Which if it's fucked, you can't really do something about it. Not the easier way, at least. I'm not the network guy as well, so don't take it 100% what I'm saying, but I don't think there's any network worm. They can crash it, yeah, but if you could put in your IP onto the browser like I do, especially if you can connect it via cable, like I do I have on my PC, then you can change the router settings and stuff like that and fuck around a little bit with it. You can still reset it if you fuck it, if you get no internet connection at all. Yeah. Yeah, you already have to fuck around with a lot of stuff here. But that's also Windows 10, you know. Those fuck with you, not you fuck with it. Like it should. Yeah, then it's a network issue, bro. If you have to wait or call your provider, maybe. I don't know. It's like pretty harsh. I'm not the network guy. It's a whole different world than normal PC hardware. I knew a guy, but you probably have to hire him to do anything, man. If it's not your friend, so. Network administration shit, I don't know any of. I know the domain name system and all that basic shit, but that's it. And plugging the network cable and it should work. That's the most shit that I don't know a lot more than that. So not interested in it as well, so. No, you don't have to change it really. They're gonna start hacking your network soon if they see there's nothing to get and shit. Trust me. And if they really not worst case, you just call your provider and they can monitor what's going on your network and the traffic and all that, and they can track people like that and yeah, do shit to them and stuff. I've got changing IP addresses, so if somebody's gonna fuck with the network, yeah, they get through and stuff, but I just unplug it or reset it and stuff, and they are out of luck again. Need to get my IP address well, dynamic IP addresses. So. Yeah, I don't think it would take months to get a new network, bro. Where you live? Some suburbs of Kansas City? Oh, then I can understand if it takes weeks. Months. It runs out. Oh, sorry. My reading problems. It runs out anyway, yeah. Okay. We have a never-ending contract with UPC, the provider here, because why would have it to renew it, so. Okay. But you should do that first, because if you do it at the end, you yeah, you have no internet anyway. So you get that crap going. Yeah, basically when you before it runs out. Before you have no internet. Maybe a bit more expensive one, a few bucks, and they also offer you some security and shit. Like built into the router, you don't have to do any shit. But you can, obviously. You can change router settings and stuff. But they give you a little bit more option or a better router. You can also look at your current provider. It's a little bit better than a whole new one. I think you don't have a dynamic IP because people wouldn't be able to fuck around with you other than a few minutes. If they DDoS, yeah, that's a different story. Because the router is overflown, takes some time to get back and recover from that. But if it's something IP related, that they attack a specific IP and the router doesn't take that IP that's been fucked with, then the router is gonna has to change it. If it don't, you still get some problems with network. Like websites and shit doesn't work even though you got a clear internet connection, but people snagging into it and do some shit. I don't know what to do exactly. I can't. We all can't, other than be asking the persons, but they won't give us the answer. So it's on your own, more or less. If I don't think you have a dynamic IP, man. If you're gonna fuck it now, my IP, it would change. I'm back online soon. That's it. Maybe ask the provider if you got that. They don't offer that to you automatically, or not everyone. So that's so far as I know. Weird. Maybe radar damage or something like that. It's getting weird now. I don't know everything, bro. But to me, it doesn't seem to be the case that your IP is changing. I doubt it, but hey, if you call your provider and he tells you that, then I take it back. You got a dynamic IP address, but doesn't seem to do much. If you got it, if you got changing IP addresses, and the router doesn't set that, if in the worst case, you have it, but your router's not using it. That's what I'm trying to say. Ooh. Yeah, you should. Yeah, you can also tell him this problem, also. What you're having. I don't think he's lying. If you're not some provider, unknown provider like, I don't know, Hajni Brezhny, with internet connection like from the 90s, $10 a month, then sure, then they're not fucked with you. But you can't say for sure, but 99% of the time they tell you what's on. Yeah, so call them and tell them the problem, because they can sneak into your router and kick that guy off, maybe. Think, or do something else. Maybe you get a new router, new cabling and stuff. You have to pay a lot more and wait a lot more. It's more of a hassle to do that with a new provider instead of just calling them and so they listen what problem you're facing, and exactly, because I also don't know. I can only assume with you what problems you might have or not. Yeah, because they might also don't know, but that's also an issue you don't have a lot. But people on GTA and Call of Duty are morons 90% of the time, because yeah, you see what they do to you. So if they would do that to you, to me in real life, man, I think they're gonna have to visit the hospital after because of so much disrespect. Even you have muscles of steel, but I would punch him so right in the face, even though I'm not that kind of guy, but I would try it. He has deserved it. That guy that does that to you. It's crap. But that's the world we live in. More shitty people than good people. But we all know that, so it's nothing new. But you should tell him that and make a meeting or whatever that calls, so they come up and visit you, and maybe you get a new router as well. I don't know what's wrong with your router. Maybe it's also hot, so it would break at some point because it's not getting air and shit. That also can be a concern, because there are also PCs, more or less, a fucking modem or router. There are also PCs. They also have CPUs and some kind of BIOS in there and stuff, no? You know, firmware, you know. I didn't knew that some years ago. From 3 or 4 years ago, I didn't know any shit about that. I think a router is more like a radio, simple as a radio. But no, man, they also have fans in there. Really, they also have multiple fans in there. Because they work so hard, whatever you do. They work so hard, so they need to be cold. And mine doesn't have that, but it's also hot, but it should work. It does for 3 years now. Or maybe 4, I don't know. Yeah, that's good. That's a new, fresh experience. Feels like new everything. Yes, and no money spent. So that's the way we have to do, because manufacturers and all, ripping us off so much that we shouldn't have we shouldn't be able to sit anymore because they played around with our asses. Because they are asses. They should get all a real hill in their faces. Ah, well, I'm gonna end that stream now. Still gonna talk to you, but people that watching me now, if it's only 2 or 1 guy, I don't know. Hope you had a great one. And we'll see you next time. See ya.